So if you think about the bank's point of view, if you have let's just say a $500,000 house and they loan you X percent against it, they presume the value of that house is going to remain stable or go up. If it goes down, they have now loaned you money against an asset that's worth less than the original loan, and they may again be forced to adjust or call in the loan or force you to come up with additional money. Do you remember the ninja loans?
Oh, yeah. No job, no income, no assets. Oh, yeah.
Right? Exactly. So, that exacerbated the problem because effectively they just turned their blind eye to the idea. It didn't matter whether you really were qualified for a loan or not, because the bank writing the loan knew that within 24 hours they could sell the mortgage off to one of the larger institutions that are absorbing all the mortgages, which is how Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae ended up with a huge percentage of all the mortgages owned by Americans are now under their control because of this nonsense that they instituted. The idea was, encourage home ownership. Well, that's all well and good, but you don't want to loan money to people that can't afford to make payments because you're not really helping them. So they move into homes and then they have to move out, or there's foreclosures. And, the real estate market is beginning to slow down a bit because mortgage rates have gone up. We seem to have hit a resistance point at over the 7% mark where, remember, just a couple of years ago, when the mortgage rates were so low, 3.5%, 4%, 30-year money, people were just going crazy, and real estate prices naturally then were on a tear. But now we're beginning to see a little pushback. So we will have resistance as rates go up. And this is part of the problem that the Fed has to deal with. They have to incorporate, how much is the real estate market slowing down? Does that give us room then to not have to raise rates because it's doing the job for us? There are a lot of things involved here that can get complicated for people.